Okay, let's get our meeting started.
We'll pass that, hopefully. Okay.
Meeting's called to order at 7:05.
We have this for February 17th. You have those? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have the January 30 minutes in there, so don't worry about it.
Or February 7th.
I printed those off. Hang on. I printed those off for us. There you go. Yep. And here's a copy. And there we go. So we have two selectmen here tonight. So meeting's called to order, 7:05. And we have members present are Ms. Grout and me. Why does that? Oh, this is minutes. And Al Macaron is excused. He has the flu. So what we have is.
Do you have any other minutes for me?
Sorry?
Do you have
the agenda?
any other minutes?
No, just the one set. We don't have the ones from 1/3. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them here. I just printed off the ones from February 17th. So if we don't have the other ones,
Also, your
my minutes. Okay, so we don't have those with us.
Yeah.
All right, so those are going to get waived. The ones from the 17th, there was nothing there? I know I printed my thing. Actually, well, I could just pull it up. Nope, but thank you. I bet your good husband too. Okay. So just making sure. All right, so if you have an opportunity to look at the minutes from the 17th.
Everything comes first.
And those are there. Let's see if we have any corrections.
Briefing is first.
Sorry?
Briefing comes before minutes. I don't think she's.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Anything from the public?
No.
Would you like to say anything for the public? From
You have to call the meeting to order.
I did. 7:05.
Oh.
This is just hear from public, so it sounds like no. Selectmen's briefing. Please forgive me while I pull up something. We need to add a couple of things. Well, one, the truck that needed $23,000 in repairs has been repaired. That was an unexpected expense. I've already informed the Board of Finance, and I will remind them of that. We are also, our salt and sand reservoirs, if you will, have been pretty much depleted. And we have more sand and salt coming in. But that we're also going to exceed the budget on that as well. And salt in particular is kind of scarce these days. So Casey put in the order a couple days ago for more. I also have a couple of items I'd like to add to the agenda. Oops, I got them right here, so everybody can read them while I go. One is to add to the agenda, if I can get a motion for this, the federal local bridge program, design managed by state, and if you look up here, you can see, design managed by state for bridge number 04442, Boston Hollow Road, number 2, over Bigelow Brook, and bridge number 04586, Axe Factory Road, number 2, over Bigelow Brook. Chris, I'll give you this afterwards if you like. So if I get a motion to add that to the agenda, that would be good.
Make a motion to add these, bridge number, for Axe Factory Road over Bigelow Brook, Boston Hollow Road over Bigelow Brook.
Very good.
to the agenda.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And in the case of these, because I'm reading them right off, you can say so moved if you wish. Another one is to add consideration of joint Ashford School and Board of Selectmen letter to cost and Ashford representatives concerning ECF's funding.
So moved.
Thank you. I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. All right. What we'll do is we'll do that a little later in the program.
Do we have to mention where that's going, or does it matter?
Couldn't hear you.
Do we have to mention where that's going, or does it matter?
I did say where it's going. I said it's the letter to cost and Ashford representatives concerning,
No, in the agenda, is it going under?
oh, you mean like where?
Yeah, where? Do we have to say that or not?
No, that's okay. We'll just put it down there. Okay, first selectmen's briefing. This is concentrating on our general government and capital improvement budget preparation. Okay, first of all, I want to thank Tess in particular in the work that we did on the budget and for being there to go through the capital improvement plan in detail. She asked a lot of good questions, and so a very good partnering. So I appreciate that. For the town, we've already sent off the budget request to the Board of Finance on Friday, very late on Friday. We anticipate at 6 o'clock tonight, so maybe they've already come, questions from the Board of Finance that I'm going to have to respond to over the next couple of days before we have our formal presentation.
This is on the 5th, correct?
Sorry?
The formal presentation is on the 5th?
Yes, it's on Thursday, the 5th at 7 o'clock.
The questions are in.
I figured they would be. As everyone will know, we came up, what we did was, first of all, we've reviewed all of the requests from the departments, put them all together and looked at that, and we looked at the total and we said it was too high. We looked back and started parsing out things. And then we really kind of dropped back and punted, because what we did was we went back to the previous year's budget, this year's budget, and looked at everything, what all of the figures were for that. And then went, okay, in terms of increases, what are the increases we must do? They are contractual. They are something, really important that has to get done. There's some additional software that we have to have. For example, the train upgrade every year is going to be $5,500 or $5,600. So that was an increase. The website, there's an increase for that. There's an increase for a number of services that we have. Yeah. Well, are you looking here at these? No, this is all part of this year's budgets and the capital improvement plan. Mike is gesturing around the room at some of the improvements that have been put in so far in this room, and they should be finished up in the next couple of weeks. But you now see where we're going to, some of the things we're doing to make a better experience for everybody who is working in this room and listening in from home. So with the general government budget, we were able to pare it down we looked at it with and without the request that the fire department made. The request the fire department made is an increase of $489,070. Paul Varga presented that proposed increase at a previous meeting. And so we did not adjust that, but we adjusted pretty much everything else. or looked at everything else and made adjustments where appropriate. So without the fire department at all, it's an increase of $135,000, 307 for the general government budget, which is a 3.96% increase. The fire department is a $489,070, which is a 67.96% increase for that particular line. And then if you put them together, it is a $624,377 increase, which is 15.08%. And, provided that information to the Board of Finance, along with what the distribution of expenses would be. And I know that the chair of the Board of Finance has already done some calculations and projected out what the impact would be on, I think, 5 different types of property. So I think that'll be good conversation when we get to our formal presentation on Thursday. We also have pointed out that bear with me, the union contract, the 3-year contract, will be up June 30th of this year. So we'll need to negotiate a new contract, whether it's a 1-year, 2-year, 3-year contract, but we need to be able to negotiate that contract. So we have not reflected salary increases in the proposed budget. What we do have is when we are going into contracting, we will set some money aside in contingency to use as part of our contracting work. Okay, but we could not presume what the increases or whatever could be. So again, that information has been provided to the Board of Finance. We also, the Capital Improvement Committee did a really nice job of looking at what the capital improvements would be for the upcoming year. And I will just take a minute to bring that up. I just need to go to here. I forgot to print it, to look at it. And on that, we have a number of items that were unanimously approved by the members of the Capital Improvement Committee. And that reflects the following. Public Works, the last payment of Freightliner dump truck, a 2024 Freightliner dump truck. Road resurfacing, we have our LoSiP plan in there. Put and take book shed replacement, bucket loader with broom. That will be what we're proposing is a 5-year lease to own kind of a program, starting with this upcoming fiscal year, $48,000 a year until the 5th year, where it's $41,000. Also, revaluation, we always set aside $15,000. And we are preparing for the 2030 reval. And then the fire department, we've made 2, what we call it, reserving funds for 2 years of $115,000 a year. And now we have this upcoming year and 2 more years for the purchase of that fire truck, 2026. And also 6 replacement air packs for the fire department at $65,656. E-hydraulic rescue tools, the Jaws of Life, which are lighter than the old ones. Those are $48,587. Another Bluebird school bus, full size. We anticipate the cost will be $145,000. Last year this fiscal year, it was supposed to be $130,000. 130,000, and we ended up having to pay 140,000 because of unexpected federal tariffs. And so we know that there'll be the 15,000 added onto the 130,000. And then we have a couple of initiatives the school is doing, and that is where they're doing design, ADA entry door and window design, and they're doing it in sections. So for this upcoming year, they're looking for $20,000, but that is coming from, should be able to come from a program called TRIP. And that program is the District Repair and Improvement Grant Program. So then for town projects, we have a file scanning in our land use or building department, which will actually make files about all the locations in town, the property locations, available to the public online, which I think is terrific. Ashford Academy, structural assessment, they've already gone in, cleaned it up. We have some electrical work and fire alarm work that I have that's been getting estimated. We have monies in this year's budget for that work. In all likelihood, I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. And then town office laptop replacements for virtually every department, because the ones we have are too old. Some of them are not supporting Microsoft Office 10, I think it is. And then, so that's the total of what we're looking at for this year, which comes up to $661,328. And this has been recommended to the Board of Selectmen, and the Board of Selectmen have approved it. So now it will go to the Board of Finance, and they will do what they wish with it. One thing that we do have is we have two members of the Board of Finance, Paul Varga and Christina Davis, who actually sit on the Capital Improvement Committee, and they approved it as part of the committee. So my hope is that we'll do okay with that. There's other things on here, but they're for future years and not worth getting into at this point. So it wasn't easy for everybody. So I'm very happy at the partnership that we had getting this done. All right, next thing on the agenda. Let me get that agenda again. Wherever it is.
Minutes.
What is it?
Minutes.
Oh, minutes. Thank you. I thought you said nibbits. My ear isn't working right tonight. Okay, so the minutes of the regular meeting of February 17th. And I think you have a copy there if you want to take a look. Oh, that's not February 17th. What do you have? Do you have February 2nd?
I have February
You have February 17th?
17th.
I just have to set mine. Oh, here's mine. Okay.
There was one that I had mentioned.
We do have, I was going to say, we do have something that is on here that we will need to address tonight, and that's going to be need to be addressed for the Board of Assessment Appeals. Because what we did not Board of Assessment Appeals, it was the Inland Wetlands and Watercourses. Person's not registered as a voter.
Doesn't have to be.
Okay, good, you found that out. What we found out with the appointment to the Board of Assessment Appeals is that there's a rule that you have to fill the full member position before you fill an alternate. And so we're going to get down to there. So let's move so what we'll do is we're going to have to do another action on that particular one in this meeting.
Rescind.
But what,
Rescind.
yeah. So what we have in the minutes here are correct. But tonight we're going to take action to fix something that is not a reflection of what's in the minutes.
Today's agenda.
And our meeting had been pretty short.
Oh, 217 instead of.
So our meeting was pretty short that night because we were really pretty much filling positions. So, Tess, you want to take a look and see if there's anything that looks like it's inaccurate?
I just want to make sure that, I can't remember what date it was, that the minutes were wrong, but I don't see it in this one, so I guess we're not accepting all of these minutes, we're just,
Appointments. Was our last meeting. I'm sorry, it was our last regular Board of Selectmen meeting
which was.
where we
next.
did appointments and we were in this room.
Right, but there was one in there that,
We did not do.
no, there was one in there that you made the motion and I didn't, but you had said it, but in the minutes, it said it was me that made the motions, but it wasn't me.
Okay,
I want to make sure,
You made a motion to table
yeah,
January 30th.
so when was that? This is the
That was
17th.
a
I
budget
think,
meeting.
actually, I think.
No, I
it's
know
the
what she's talk-
21st, The 21st.
that's what I
believe
think
that
you're
was what it
talking
is.
about.
Okay, so we are only talking about February 17th. I make a motion to approve these.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you. Okay. Next. Hear from boards, commissions, and committees. And I believe, Mike, you have something you'd like to add? And do you two know each other?
No.
I'm Mike Kantic, with the Icon Future.
Thanks.
I'm here on behalf of the Icon Future Committee and like to put before you for your consideration at a future meeting a proposal that the Icon Future Committee is working on.
So bear with me. Can you hear him out there, Barbara? You need to speak up. You have a nice, soft, modulated voice.
Okay.
I'm Mike Kantic with the Icon Our Future Core Committee, and I'm here to present to the Board of Selectmen just a proposal that we've been working on for a proposed Ashford Volunteer Recognition Program. This is something that would seek to recognize volunteers on the boards and commissions and hopefully other groups throughout the town. And also give an opportunity to highlight, raise awareness of what the boards and commissions and various groups do. As you know, on your agenda, we're always trying to fill positions. We all are.
Can you take a minute,
Yes.
recess? Transfer? Can you come up for a second?
Sure. Excuse me for a moment. So Chris was pointing something out to me.
You have to come back.
The people who are on your committee, their positions have expired. So we need to reappoint them. So did they meet and come together with this? I didn't think of it and I didn't think to call you. Give me a second. I'm just
I
gonna
have it on the agenda.
here. Oh, to fill them. Okay,
Our Town, Our Future Core Committee,
yes,
because you
that's right.
run with the Board of Selectmen,
Right. Exactly.
so we never
Oh, you
reappointed
didn't? I
you
thought you did.
because.
So if I go out here, so that we have it here. You have 7 open seats.
Nice.
So I'm going to ask you to hold. Okay, thank you for the reminder. I forgot to call you to go, hey, you guys have expired.
They expire. Oh,
So, and have been so for some time, if you look at it. So, so we're going to poll everybody to find out if they still want to be on your committee. The people who are still participating are you, Gwen,
Ray and Dick, two that are not,
Ray, and who?
Richard.
And Ray and Richard are not.
Everybody
All right.
else is current.
So what we want to do is we want to get something back from folks saying, yes, you do want to be extended. All right. And then we'll do this. I'm so sorry.
Do they have to be recommended like all the other boards as well? A recommendation and.
No, not when people are going to want to be extended. They've already been there and, we've already know that they're there.
And then that would leave.
Right now, they all need to be reappointed. So, what we can do, we know we have you here, so we can reappoint you. Do you know if there's anybody else who didn't want to be reappointed?
I think only Ray and Dick Williams. Richard Williams.
So I would like to go ahead with appointing these people who've been on the committee, who are participating. They're still participating, for the next term.
Can we do Michael and wait on the other ones? Do we know for sure that they want to be reappointed? And do they have?
Do you have any doubts about whether he knows?
Do
Because
they have to come with a recommendation like we do?
no, remember I said they don't have to if we're
Okay.
reappointing them.
You're saying not for reappointment?
Yeah, not for reappointments. No. So I would like to pursue reappointing everybody except Ray Fenn and Richard Williams. And I don't know what their terms would be because these are so out of date.
They're not terms, they run with the Board of Selectmen.
Oh, just at the
It's an
pleasure.
advisory committee to the Board of Selectmen.
Oh, so we don't have to give a term. Good.
Well, whatever the next municipal election is.
Oh, very good.
This is what we should from on the last slide.
Well, you came prepared. All right. So I believe the motion would be to reappoint the following individuals to our Our Future Committee with start dates of, or whatever, effective.
Immediately? Or
Technically November 21st, 2025, but you can do it today
Okay,
because they expire, whatever the election, I think it's the 18th of
okay.
27.
Okay, so do we say effective 11/22, 2025?
As well, they've been meeting.
All right.
Well,
We're backdating.
do we go retro or do we go from today?
You can go to from today, it makes no difference, really.
I think technically it would be today, am I right?
And then it'll be till the next one.
I think that keeps it clean.
I think it does too.
Okay,
I feel like retro.
So, so I did the first part of laid out what the first part of the motion would be. And it would be for, terms, effective, 11/20, I'm sorry, March
March 2nd,
2nd, 2026.
to the municipal election of November 27th.
Thank you.
So,
Second, any more discussion? Thank you. All in favor? Aye, and thank you for and all of them for their volunteerism. We have, Sherry Much has been looking at all of these boards and going, who's out of date? And we just got something today that shows a bunch of them. So we're trying to get them taken care of. And we do appreciate the volunteerism because it can be a thankless job sometimes.
Right, again, and I think that's one of the things we recognize that this is an opportunity to recognize all the people that, because the town runs
Yes,
really, quite frankly, and mostly volunteers and
yeah,
the limited staff, so it's really pitch it in to do what you do here in Ashford. This would be something that just recognize past and current members, and also would raise awareness of the roles of these various boards and commissions. And kind of try to start tying into the 250th celebration as well. And I think by doing this, maybe it'll help stimulate some interest for others to volunteer as well. So
Very
it's
good.
kind of a three-pronged approach.
All right, so just to let you know, we're having, and I'll need an email to send it to. We're having, we've kind of cobbled together a lot of people to be involved in the 250th. And because we weren't, people were not kind of connecting. So I'm holding these meetings. This Wednesday, there will be a meeting from 4 to 5:30 in this room. It's also a Teams meeting if someone wants to come in virtually. So if you'll send, I'll use your email and Margie's to send you the meeting invite, the Teams, but again, you can come in person as well. And we do have some things going on, which is pretty cool. Okay.
But I did want to just, this is an outline.
Yeah.
I think we obviously, as part of our mission statement, we report to the Board of Selectmen, try to do the good work that you see fit for us. But this would be something that we are on our future be willing to undertake, and we're going to walk before we run here. And so we're looking at something that's no cost, and really what we're looking to do is to gather information that's in town clerks. We have two members, Nora and Maureen, that have been going there and doing research to pull together what they can find in the records, town clerk's records, as far as who's been on these various boards and commissions as far back as we can go. And we would like to then be able to kind of highlight one or two of these boards and commissions on a monthly basis in the Citizen.
Mm-hmm.
I have a template of what we kind of gather as an article for the Citizen. And again,
And who would do this?
our town, our future, put this together. I did kind of run it by Colleen, and she thought it was a great idea. And it was the last Citizen, I mean, the one before this one's, you'll notice that the Ashford Senior Center organization had published a one-page on volunteers. It's a very nice little thing that's wrapped in the.
Yeah, we have a senior, I'm sorry, we have a senior consortium, and that is made up of people from, multiple offices and roles. And they work together on senior programs, mostly senior programs. And they do recognitions for those.
Right, just to kind of make it more town-wide, and you'll see that we've kind of put into initial three phases. One is get through everybody, all the boards, town-appointed kind of boards and commissions.
Yeah.
And then go through and maybe have an outreach to other groups as well. Kind of bring it in, because you have the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, all those types of groups are volunteers, and it's be nice.
Very nice.
So you'll see that we've kind of looked at different ways to kind of do this. I won't go into all the detail, take a look and read through it, but obviously it would be a way to highlight it. And then this program could grow. I mean, this is a no cost really, but there's things you could do to wrap it into other events, and even you could still wrap it into a kind of a recognition at the Ashford Days or Family Days or other events. There's a whole list of, I think there's from A to Q on the back here, what we could do to recognize each a little more formally as well. But I think, again, it's just a way to begin to get into that habit of saying thank you. And I think I will also share with you that Maureen and Nora have been going through the town clerks, working with the town clerks, and kind of beginning to go through, see who they could find who's one of the boards and commissions. And it's kind of, I think right now Sherry and Karen are doing a great job of tracking more recently, but there's some stuff we're kind of piecing together. And what we'll try to do is to send our letter before we publish anything. Once we get approval, go forward with this program, we're going to touch base with all of these boards and commissions before we publish them to make sure that we have what they believe is a list of members, in case we forgot anybody. But I think some of the commissions go back to like the 1980s. Some of them are more recent, 2000s. But we'll begin to assemble those lists, and then once we get to go from Board of Selectmen here, we will be off and running. I think to get some published and start this going, at least be awareness of it. So again, this is just a little thing that we hope can continue in the future. And again, raise awareness and get more people involved in the community.
Mhm.
We've had some people that have come off of boards that have been on since the board's inception in some cases. And I've wondered, how do we thank those people?
Yeah.
And you have to pay attention to who's come off of the boards, but some people who have really dedicated a lot of their time and energy
40, 50 years.
in the town.
Crazy,
And
but it's,
yeah,
we don't want them to be forgotten, and their
right,
input has been valuable to making things happen.
right.
So Mike, I will read this with you, and you have a chance to look at it, any
Okay.
questions. So we're ready to go, pretty much, we've got some lists they're forming in the, Nora and Maureen are once a week are going to town clerk's office to gather and digitize the list of
Good.
people that they've found that we said,
Right. Are you also on economic development?
yes,
I cannot remember the name of the person who is our tourism.
Yes, yes.
We have to we have
Bob
to,
Ignatius.
we have to reappoint him.
I'm sorry?
He
Bob
needs to be
Ignatius.
reappointed,
Who?
Bob
our
Ignatius.
tourism person.
Robert Ignatius.
I haven't gotten any.
I think I saw something.
Yes.
So we've had so much going on, I can see where it slipped through. But, yes, he did ask to be reappointed.
I thought it was
It was
to the tourist district,
Right.
not to
Yes.
the EDC,
No, the tourist.
to the tourist.
Oh, tourist district. I just
Yeah.
thought of him with the other. So, is that something we can add to the agenda?
Tonight?
Okay, so he's just asking to be reappointed. He's our tourist district person. He works with NECOG and other areas on our
He's on the
tourism. side.
economic development.
He's on economic development. And is that a role on economic development? I can't remember.
We integrated, in fact, it's really economic development and
Yeah.
tourism kind of go hand in hand with something here in Ashford.
So,
yes, it's-
Since he wants to be reappointed, and he does, again, reappointment, and he has done a nice job with that. We can do it tonight or we can delay it. It's just that, what would we need to appoint him later?
Doesn't he have to sign up, write a letter?
No,
Because it's
a reappointment.
I know, a reappointment.
He
but
did
I
send,
don't
he did send me an email.
Oh, okay, so we just don't have
We
it.
did have-
Yeah, you just don't have it. I'm sorry. That's one I overlooked.
Talked about it already last week. So.
Yeah,
But I also, I'm not sure if you've seen this. But this is a kind of a partnership between, our town, our future.
Cool.
Actually, Nora and, did a lot of the work on this. Things over at our EDC, actually funded the purchase of these that we spread around all the campgrounds and what have you, but that's, part of what, and this is part of what, Robert Gadowitz has been involved with as well, as far as pushing this out. To various
Okay.
groups in the state as well,
Okay.
so. That's my story, and thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You have a lot of work doing this, so thank you for,
all right.
for all you guys do as well, and, how moving along. I know it isn't easy.
It's nice meeting you.
It's been, but, yeah.
I think of it as a centipede.
I'm gonna get back in my seat. Thank you.
We lose more selectmen that way. Okay. So, just, consider, if we want to reappoint, Bob tonight.
Everybody's working despite not being, we just keep going straight ahead.
Yes, good, thank you.
Thank you
Take
again.
care.
Take care.
And we'll finalize our decision on what they're doing, what they've recommended, at our next meeting.
Do we have to add that to the agenda?
Yeah, we would add to the agenda, it's not one of the positions that's on here. So it would be a motion to add, appointment of tourism, what is he called? Of Ashford's district,
Tourism district.
the tourism district And he's a representative,
Mhm.
district representative. And is that a term? Does he have a term?
It might be on that sheet we have.
I'm not sure.
Okay. So
Evidently, he
we
said
would say
the term was
effective
up.
now.
So-
I couldn't find where the term is, like online.
I'd have to look back in my-
All right, so we would be
It's not on our
appointing
website.
him. So making a motion to add that to the agenda?
I'll make a motion to add that to the agenda, but can you find out when the term is? It's not on the website.
No, I didn't see it. I'll second that motion to add it and, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Motion approved, so it's added to the agenda. Let me take a quick look out here. And I don't think when we look here, let me try something a little different. Let's try going to the website up here and go. Tourism.
Yeah.
I don't see anything out here for that. I think we should wait until our next meeting, make sure we understand what the term is. What do you think?
I agree.
All right, we're gonna waive that one for now.
We have to make a motion to table
Um,
it.
yes,
I make a motion to table.
okay, I'll second that motion. All in favor? Aye, motion passes. Just note this, next meeting. No, that one slipped through, but as soon as he started talking about that, I remembered. Okay. Going down here to,
Economic Development Commission.
economic development, and with economic development,
You have a recommendation from the Economic Development Commission and the chairman and a letter of interest from William Trotter.
William Trotter. Okay,
Do we have those copies of?
I'm sorry?
do we have a copy of those,
Do we have a
or did we
copy of
already
those?
have them?
I emailed all this stuff to you on Friday.
Okay. Thank you. I'll just look at it. that's all. Do you want to see these two, Catherine?
Sorry?
Did you want to see these two?
No, I already looked at them before. You know, I have the advantage, I see all of them as they come in. I don't know why this stuff is coming up.
Thank you.
Okay, and do we know what that term is?
February 2nd, 2029.
Okay. So the motion would be to, hang on a second, to appoint, what's his first name? Trotter?
William.
William Trotter. To fill a position. Fill the full member vacancy that expires February 2nd, 2029, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, you want to make that motion?
So is that?
Thank you. And I'll second that. And all in favor of appointing William Trotter to that commission?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Motion passes.
Do we have to say when it starts? Is it?
It says,
It's not retro.
the bottom line is it's as of this meeting.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Ag Commission, we don't have anybody, correct?
Correct.
For that one? Zoning Board of Appeals?
No,
And here we come to Board of Assessment Appeals. So again, we appointed Kay Warren during our last regular meeting to fill an alternate member vacancy on the Board of Assessment Appeals, when in fact, you have to fill a full member vacancy first. And it just so happens that on that, let's put it this way, that I'll just pull this up so it's easier for everybody to see. Board of Assessment Appeals, there we go. And we'll see that she would be filling the seat of
Joe Peters.
Joe Peters
to the
until the next
full election.
full election. Okay, so moved.
We have to be so, we're rescinding first?
Good point. Yes, we do. Motion, so we need the motion to rescind first.
I make a motion to rescind.
Very good. Okay, I second that. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes unanimously. Okay, now
I make a
filling the regular member vacancy.
Kay Warren as the regular member.
Yep.
This is the BAA.
I second that. All in favor? Aye. And thank you to Kay for volunteering. Motion passes. Okay, Library Board of Directors to fill the vacancy created by the resignation of Jean McCarthy to November 16th, 2022. We have a motion for that. What we can do is make a motion, we can have a second, and then we can have a little discussion.
I thought you were making a motion.
Yeah, you have to make the motion first.
Yeah, I thought you were making the motion, no?
Oh, that I'm making it?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure about that? Okay. When we talked about it before. Okay, now I'm blanking out on the names. We have two names.
They're online now, Beth Fitzroy and,
Yeah,
Nancy, no.
thank you.
Neff, that's right.
Never
Okay.
remember her last name.
All right. Yeah, normally I don't make the motion, but I will. I motion to approve or appoint Nancy Neff to the board, the library, Babcock Library Board.
A second.
And we have a second? Okay, now discussion. So, and I know that some of you are on this meeting. The Board of Selectmen interviewed both candidates for this board, and we appreciate the skills and kinds of experiences that both candidates would bring to the board. They were different types of skills and experiences, and very much appreciate the fact that they both are interested in filling that position. And our hope is that that both of them will, in whatever way, be involved with the board. So right now we have our motion is to appoint Nancy Neff. Was there anything else we want to talk about, or do we want to go ahead and vote?
I think we can go ahead and vote.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Motion passes unanimously. We thank both candidates for their interest and for I'm hoping that Beth will continue to be supportive of that board because she brings a lot to it as well. And her experience will help in transitioning the board to its new group, so to speak. Because if I understand correctly, right now we have what, 2 members on that board that have been on the board before, or are, for example,
two members are new right now, and then, yeah, two members are only
Yeah.
been there for 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
But again, I hope everybody will work together and make that board even better than it is. So we appreciate everything the board does for the town and the library.
Will you be notifying Nancy?
Yes,
We actually have a meeting tomorrow. If she gets sworn in, she can come to the meeting.
oh, very good. Thank you for letting me know.
Mhm.
No, we haven't, no, again, the decision was made tonight. No, we have not talked to anybody about the decision. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have the, do we have anything for inland wetlands?
No.
Okay. Any tax refunds?
Yes.
Ah,
Which was me.
Citing General Statute 12-129, a refund to Angela Clematis in the amount of $1,558.75.
is that the only one?
Yep.
Make a motion to approve. the-
Thank you, Tess. I'll second that motion. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. We don't need our executive session that I know of. Agenda items for upcoming Board of Selectmen meetings. I will say, so the public will know, hopefully, is that, we need, we're presenting the, proposed Board of General Government Budget and Capital Improvement Plan to the Board of Finance this Thursday at 7 o'clock. And it'll be right in this room and also available through Zoom. And as far as that, I don't have anything else in particular for those meetings other than any additional appointments. Okay. Anything else that you feel needs to be added to the agenda? Oh, wait, we didn't approve the things we added to the agenda. So let's look at those. And again, the federal local bridge program.
Approved it.
Oh, we did approve it? Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we added it to the, we approved it as well?
That. We approved the school letter.
Oh,
I didn't think we did.
I didn't think we did.
not?
No, we added the two things to the agenda.
Right.
Okay,
And we did the federal bridge program letters.
very good.
It just says we didn't do the school letter.
Did you capture it?
You made the motion. You seconded the motion.
For the bridges.
No, for the school
And the bridges?
and the bridges. That's done.
Yes.
Do you also have the ones where we added them to the agenda?
Those are what we added to the agenda.
We had that, we had motions for that, and then afterwards, we didn't do it immediately. Did we approve the other? So you got that too?
We did that all under bridging. You approved them. Oh, actually.
No,
you know
we
what?
didn't. We
You
only
approved
added them
adding
to the
Never mind.
agenda.
Sorry,
Okay,
I need to sleep.
not a problem. Okay, so
Sorry.
the local bridge program.
No, I'm glad we get.
Let's talk about the local bridge program, okay? The, this program is the best we're gonna do. And what we should be doing, I feel, is we should be, making sure that we take advantage of a program that is the best we've seen for having a bridge built. Anyway, so we actually need a motion before we talk about it, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So,
I'll make the motion.
thank you.
Making sure that.
Thank you, Tess. And I will second that, and now we can discuss it. Okay, so on this program, I think I even have something here I can pull up as well. Let's just look at Word again. You have the, I'm sorry, you have the letters where this is really, a motion to, hang on just a second. I know I've written it up. Oh, it would be a motion, again, yeah, to authorize, actually, the motion should be motion to authorize the first selectman to apply for inclusion in the federal local bridge program in accordance with the Connecticut Department of Transportation, CTDOT, Design Managed by State program for the purpose of replacing the following bridges. And I've actually got this up here. It's the third bullet. Bridge number 04586, Axe Factory Road number 2 over Bigelow Brook, and bridge number 04442, Boston Hollow Road number 2 over Bigelow Brook. We have a time frame that we have to get this to them. The cutoff date is this Thursday. And I emailed with the person who's doing the Design Managed by State program. And he was chasing us down because he really was looking for an answer in mid-February. So if we don't get this in or approved, to at least apply for inclusion in the program, which is what those 2 letters are, then we will miss the boat completely. And we won't be able to do it.
I make a motion.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll second that motion. And any more discussion? All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Motion approved. I think it's going to be a good thing for the town. A really good thing for the town. The other is to consideration of the joint Ashford School and Board of Selectmen letter to cost, which is the Council of Small Towns. They're the ones that reached out. And Ashford representatives concerning ECS funding. So that would be a motion to authorize the first selectman to sign the joint letter to cost and Ashford representatives concerning ECS funding.
When do we do discussion?
That make the motion, then the second, then you discuss.
I make.
Okay, I'll second that motion. Discussion?
This was sent to Senator Gordon and Representative.
It will be.
Oh, it will be.
Yes, we are not, this is what we're saying. We're going to send, our Board of Selectmen is going to be party to sending this letter to them and to, her name is,
Betsy Garrett,
and she is the
Director of Cost.
Director of Cost. They're going to have a public hearing on Wednesday, but these letters and things have to be to them by 3:00 tomorrow. And what we want to do is make sure we get them through email to our representatives so that they understand that we want more ECS funding. And what have I done? Here's the other thing is that there are 2 acts to it. Let's see. If they say this will increase education funding for all school districts in the state. It's HB 5002, an act concerning education funding, special education and early childhood programs, and SB 7, which is an act concerning educational equity. So the bills are to increase the education cost sharing foundation level, which has not been increased since 2013, and index the foundation level to inflation to ensure adequate education funding for all school districts. Currently, the foundation level is $11,525. To keep up with inflation, the amount should be increased to $16,000. And then to restore $12 million in funding to eliminate general education tuition billing for magnet schools, agri-science programs, and charter schools. So it's definitely aimed at making sure we're properly funding as best we can education. Without it, they're not going to do anything. So the bills are there. This is just making sure that they know that we voice for support for it. And if you look at the letter that Cindy Ford crafted, It's to incentivize in-district self-contained programs by reducing the excess cost threshold from 4.5 times per pupil to 2.5 times. And it would encourage students to be educated closer to home and generate substantial statewide savings. Transportation costs alone would be dramatically reduced. Alternatively, legislators could consider a calculation based on the town's AENGLC rank, adjusted equalized net grand list per capita, as defined as a combination of property tax base per person and income per person, instead of the standard 4.5 times per pupil expenditure before excess cost eligibility. The calculation would be based on a town's AENGLC rank with 1 to 43, 4.5 times, 44 to 86, 3.75 times, and 87 to 129, 3.0 times, and 130 to 169, which is 2.25 times. Then cap district responsibility for high-cost placements. The state would take full responsibility for costs beyond the cap. That would be nice. Alternatively, a guaranteed high reimbursement rate of approximately 90% for costs beyond the cap would keep the district accountable for responsible spending. Then I have a fourth one here. Require the budgeted money follow the student. Excuse me. If a student receiving special education services in an outplacement setting moves to another town and the initial district has budgeted funds for the outplacement, the district will continue paying for those services for the remainder of the school year. Any programming changes, transportation, placement, related services, etc., that result in increased costs would be the responsibility of the new district. If the district the student is moving to can provide the services for less money, they would invoice the prior district. This solution helps a district when a student in an outplacement moves in, but they have not had the opportunity to properly budget for that student. So having been on the board of ed, I would expect that you might have an appreciation for when a student moves in from another district that requires more funding.
Yeah, I do know that there are times where the incentive for in-district self-contained programs where if they are staying in town, it would dramatically decrease the cost
To us,
to us, but
if they don't live in our town.
if they're staying local, sometimes it is best, but what's best for the student? Do they get to choose? But that's not choosing, they're just,
Yeah, they're only saying encourage students to be educated closer to town, not force them.
we're looking for a motion to approve this letter.
Approve, the motion would be to authorize the first selectman to sign the joint letter to cost and Ashford representatives concerning ECS and Ashford representatives concerning ECS funding.
So,
Thank you, ma'am. I second that motion.
Aye.
All in favor? Aye, sorry. Motion passes. Okay. I think we've taken care of all of the business for tonight. Is there anything else anybody can think of?
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second that motion. All in favor? Aye. We are adjourning at 8:10 p.m. This is